So noting at least 3 places in the video where cognitive skill building events in scientific reasoning portion. Scientific reasoning, child observes and describes observable phenomena. The child was able to relate the information provided related to the polar bear, how it insulated the bear from the cold, and relate that sensory information to either being warm or cold. Child compared and categorized observable phenomena. The child was able to compare hot and cold, with and without the blubber, by identifying which hand did not have the blubber and why her hand was colder without the blubber. Child plans and conducts investigations and experiments by placing her hand in the bag with the shortening or blubber. With the information provided by the educator, the child was able to conduct an investigation as to whether or not the blubber would keep her hand warm or not. What do I think the adult did well in this video to support development of cognition framework goals? As far as scientific reasoning supports, encourage children to make predictions about what will happen to the hand with the Crisco and blubber and with the hand without when placed in the cold water. The goal of conceptual knowledge, physical science supports, introduced age-appropriate vocabulary related to the experiment, such as insulation, blubber, and temperature, mentioning warm and cold, with and without the blubber. The goal of problem-solving supports, encourage critical thinking by asking questions like, why do you think the polar bear would survive in the cold, or how might this be helpful to a polar bear in a cold environment? Consider the environmental, social, or activity supports the adult provided. Environmental supports ensured a well-organized and safe experiment with all necessary materials, promoting a conducive learning environment. Activity supports design the experiment to be hands-on, allowing children to actively engage with the materials and make personal discoveries. Is there anything I would do differently? Possibly some social supports, opportunities to foster collaboration by organizing the experiment as a group activity, encouraging children to share observations and thoughts, and also maybe provide opportunities for children to work in pairs or small groups, promoting communication and teamwork during the experiment.